Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to solve day 13 problem of this month on LeetCode. Before starting, if you guys haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, then please go ahead and subscribe it. Now without any delay, let's get started with today's problem. Problem number 3453. Separate squares 1, right? So in this problem you are given a 2D integer array squares. Each squares of I has three values x, y and l. So it represents the coordinates of the bottom left point, right? X and y, it represents the coordinate of bottom left point and the side length of a square parallel to x-axis, right? Parallel to x-axis. So this is my y line and this is my x line, right? X. Okay. So here and the side length of the square parallel to the x-axis. So L is the length here, okay, like this, parallel to x-axis. So it's a square, right? So same length will be here, same length will be here, and same length will be here, right? And square area is nothing but L into L. Clear this part, right? We have to find the minimum y coordinate value of a horizontal line such that the total area of the squares above the line equals the total area of the squares below the line, right? So let's suppose some squares are given to us like this, right? So we have to find the minimum y coordinate value of a horizontal line. Let's say here I draw a line, horizontal line, such that the total area of the squares above the line equals to the total area of the squares below the line, right? And answers within 10 raised to power minus 5, 0.00001. Answers within the 10 raised to power minus 5 of the actual answer will be accepted, right? Note, squares may overlap. Okay, squares may overlap like this. Overlapping areas should be counted multiple times, right? So this has different area. Let's suppose this has area A1, this has area A2, and this has area A3. So total area will be A1 plus A2 plus A3. It's not like I'm going to skip A2 because A2 is inside A1. Okay, no. Overlapping areas should be counted multiple times. Clear this part? So I hope that you guys are clear with the problem statement, right? So see here one thing. See this example number 1, right? So 0 0. Okay, so if I just make the coordinates, so this 0 1 2 3, this is x-axis. Same way 1 2 3, and this is y-axis, right? So here 0 comma 0, and it is saying length 1. Okay, so this is 1 point, right? And here for this one, for this square, bottom left point is 2 comma 2, this point, right? And length is 1. So overall for this one is area is 1 only, right? For this square, area is also 1, right? Correct, right? Now I need to draw a horizontal line, right? So see here, I can draw a horizontal line here, right? I can draw a horizontal line here, 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 anywhere, right? In all these cases, if you draw, right, you will get same the area above and below, right? But we have to return the minimum y coordinate, right? Clear? So here, if you notice one thing, for this one area is 1, for this one area is 1, 1 plus 1 2, 2 is nothing but the total area, right? Right. Now total area is 2, and I need above area to be 1 and below area to be 1, right? So I can say, if I know the below area, let's say this is my target, right? Then definitely I will know the above area as well. That is nothing but total area minus below area, right? I just need the below area to be equal to this above area, right? This is what I need, right? And if I just know the below area, that is my target, right? So I know the above area as well. That is nothing but total area minus below area, right? Okay, right? This thing clear? So I can say my target is going to be the target, okay, target is definitely going to be the half of this total area, right? So I can say target is nothing but total area divided by 2. So this is what I need in below, oh, and this is what I need in above area, right? Half half, right? Because if you see this above and below, both are half of this, right? Okay, so I can simply write that this is my target. Instead of finding the below and then above, I can simply write my target is total area divided by 2. That's it. Okay, right? Now here, here, if you notice one thing, right? So I need to find out the y coordinate. I need to find out the y coordinate. So definitely, if you notice one thing, this y coordinate is always going to lie between this up to this, right? This is the last value I see here, right? That is, this is y, right? And this overall is, let's say, y plus l, right? 2 plus 1 3, right? For this one, and this is the first point I see if you see in this y axis, right? So definitely my y line is going to exist in between, right? Right, this part is clear. Y line is going to be exist in between this two, this to this range, right? So I know a range of my y. I know the range of y, right? So I know my answer here, right? I know my answer here, and I have to check different answers, right? So maybe first I check with y here, then maybe after that I may check my y maybe on 0.00009 maybe. Okay, maybe after that maybe I will try my y line on 1.00001. Okay, so like this I have to check, right? Like this I have to check. So I can, from here, one thing is clear, that I know my answer range. I know my answer range, right? Okay, now I can easily apply the binary search on answer here, right? I can easily apply the binary search on answer here. I will treat this as low, this as my high, okay? Then after that, I will simply calculate the mid value, right? And for any particular mid is nothing but, let's say, this line, the line that I'm searching for, right? The line I'm searching for. This is the example 2, but this is example 1. So let's say this y, okay? The line mid is nothing but the line that I'm searching for, okay? So here, right here, if you have squares like this is your x-axis, this is your y-axis, right? Let's say this is your midline, okay? This is your midline, right? Now if this midline, right, if it is less than equal to the y, okay, if it is less than equal to the y, so in that case the below area is 0, right? In that case the below is area is less than is 0, right? If mid is less than equal to y, right, then it contributes nothing to below, right? It contributes nothing to below, right? Because for this square is not below this, right? Okay, but let's suppose if mid is, let's suppose your square is here and this is y and this is length, right? So if here I will say, else if mid is greater than equal to y plus l, that simply means this box is totally inside this, right? Then definitely my below area is going to be l into l, right? This length, this area, l into l, right? Okay, this part is clear, right? Right, okay. And here else, there are these scenarios, right? One is box totally above, one is this box completely below, right? Then total area. There is one more scenario. If we have something like this, right, then below area I have to calculate again, below area only. For this mid, only below area I'm taking care. Above I will definitely know, right? Because my target is nothing but, target area is nothing but total area divided by 2, right? So definitely if I know below, okay, equal to this target area, then I'm happy, right? Okay, so now here, if this is the case, so you know that this length is l, right? And this is your y, and this is your mid. Okay, this is your mid, this point. Okay, so now total area of this one, it is going to be nothing but L into mid minus y. Okay, mid minus y. So this is one more scenario, else this we have to do. Okay, if this is a scenario, so this is how I'm calculating the below area, right? So we have to calculate the below area for all the squares like this. So for what I'm going to do to calculate the below area, first I will check this, then I calculate the below area, then I will iterate over this box, and then I will calculate the below area, right? Okay, so this is how I'm going to calculate the below area, right? Once I get the below area, again I have different scenarios, right? Different scenarios. This is a binary search, right, on the area, right, on the answer, right? And we will get the our answer as one horizontal line, right? Right. So here what you need to do in that case, here let's suppose this is 1 point, this is 1 point, right? So let's suppose this is your low, okay, this is your high, and this is your mid, right? So in this mid, right, you are calculating the below area, right? And let's suppose if your below area is less than target, okay, if below is less than target, right? If your below is less than target, okay, so below area you have calculated with this as my mid, this as your mid, right? You have calculated, right? So with this, area comes out to be less than target, right? Area comes to be less than target. Then in that case what you need to do, you have to update your low as mid. Your low is going to start here and high will remain here. This is how your binary search works. Then in this range you need to find out the answer, right? But if in case if your below area comes out to be equal to or greater than target, right? So that simply means that with this mid answer is possible, right? So in this case what you need to do, with this answer is possible, right? So in this case what you need to do, you have to search the answer in this low, and your high is going to reach to this mid, because you know that you have to find out the minimum y coordinate value, right? So that is why you come to this side. Now with this answer is possible, then maybe with here also answer is possible, right? Because if you see in this particular example number 1, right, this is 0, this is 3, so 0 plus 3 divided by 2 you are going to get 1.5, you will get, right? With 1.5 answer is possible, right? So with 1.5 answer is possible, next time you are going to take 0 as low and high as 1.5, then you may get 0.75. With 0.75 you will find answer, right? With 0.75 I don't think you will get the accurate answer, right? Different areas will be there. Then in that case, again answer is not possible. Then in that case, if your below is less than target, then you have to update your low to mid. Okay, I will show you all these statements, okay, in detail. So see this now, example number 1. Okay, right, very easy, right? These are the squares given to you, right? So total area is 2.0, right? So target area below, let's say 1.0, right? So initial search range is nothing but 0 and high is 3, right? This is what I told you. Okay, right? Clear this part? Okay, now here we are going to iterate, right? First iteration, and we have to make sure that high minus low, right, if the difference is greater than 1e minus 5, right? Right, if high minus low difference is greater than 1e minus 5, then you just continue your binary search. If not, stop it, continue the binary search. Why I'm saying so? Because in the problem statement it is saying that answers within 10 to the power minus 5, that is 1e minus 5 of the actual answer will be accepted, right? So that is why I am going to give the while loop like this. Okay, and here square 0 you are going to get with one mid as 1.5, definitely you will get 1.5, right? Okay, now here square 0 you are going to get it contributes the area 1, and square 1 contributes the area 0, right? Total area is this, so answer is possible, below is greater than equal to target, then I have to move high down, then operator range is this. High minus low difference, I'm going to check if it is less than this, right? So it is not as of now. Then I move further, right? Now I'm taking this as my mid. Then again I will calculate the area. So this time below area is 0.75, which is less than the target. Then I'm moving low up. Then operator range is this. Now in this range, I will first check high minus low difference. If it is less than this, no. Then after that I'm going to calculate the mid again. In the iteration 2 I will reach, and again I will do these steps. Okay, then I move to iteration 3, right? So I will do all these things. Okay, you can just go over these steps one by one, right? Simple binary search I'm doing, then all this. Okay, here iteration 9 I reach, then iteration 10, iteration 11, 12, then 13, then 14, 15, 16. Okay, so much things, right? These are nothing but debug statements. So in the end, in this iteration 18, when my mid is like this, so again I will find the same, right? So again this comes, and in this case below is becoming greater than equal to target, I am moving high down, and operator range of this is this, right? Now high minus low difference, when I check, I found out that this is less than this, right? So this is the accepted answer. So I am just going to return the final low value. Okay, that's it. This is my output, right? So these are the nothing but debug statements. Same way, for example number 2, total area first you need to calculate, right? So this is one square, right, of 2 into 2, right? That is 4. This is one square of 1 into 1, that is 4 plus 1 is 5 area, right? So your target is 2.5 is your target, right? So that's what I'm writing here, and here this and this. Okay, in this range only answer is possible. So low is 0 and high is equal to 2, right? Okay, so I will then start iterating over this. Okay, mid as 1.0, I find out, right? I get total below area is 2, right? So below is less than target, so moving low up. Then I will check if difference is less than this 0.00001. Okay, then iteration 1, then iteration 2, iteration 3, iteration 4. Okay, you can go over these statements, very easy. Same thing I'm doing everywhere, right? Iteration 7, 8, 9, 10, right? You can pause the screen and just check. Okay, iteration 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, then 16, then 17. So in 17 you will find out something like this. Okay, total below area is this, right? Adding these two, then below is less than target, then in that case you have to move your low up, then update the range, you will find something like this. Then here you will find out that difference is less than this. Okay, so final answer, you are just going to return this low value, right? Loop exited, because high minus low is this, which is less than this. Okay, that's it, right? So this is what you need to do here, right? Code is going to be very very simple for this one, right? So let's write the code now. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do here is to calculate the total area, right? So here I will just create double total area is equal to 0, and initially I don't know what is my low, right? So low can be start from 0, or it can start from 2, or it can start from 3, right? When I will find out when I will iterate over the squares, right? Initially I don't know, but since I am finding out the low value, right? So just initialize it with some max value initially, right? I will update it, double dot max underscore value. Same way, my high value can be very big, right? It can be 5, it can be 10, it can be 80, it can be 100. So initially I'm just going to start my high from 0, right? Okay, this is clear, this part clear. Okay, now after this what I need to do, just iterate over all the squares for int s in squares, right? So here I will just do one thing. First double y is equal to s1, right? Okay, y is equal to s1, and l is equal to s2, right? This is what I'm writing here. Clear this part, right? And here total area, you already know how you calculate. Total area is nothing but total area plus equal to L into L, right? L into L. And here I'm not taking the X, right? Because I don't need X here, right? In this step I only need Y, and my low is going to be, right? Because in Y horizontal line I need to search now. So here I will find low as math dot min of low comma Y, and same way high I'm going to get is nothing but math dot max of, okay, high, and here Y plus L, right? This is how I'm going to get the high, right? So this step is done. Then after that, target is going to be total area divided by 2.0, right? 2.0. And here I will run one while loop, while high minus low value, if it should be greater than, if it is greater than 1e minus 5, that simply means we didn't still find the accepted answers in the range, right? So we have to find enough for the 1e minus 5 precision, right? So in this simple step, how you calculate the mid? Nothing but low plus high divided by 2, right? So this is how you calculate the mid value, right? So once you calculate the mid value, now below area, right? So below area should be equal to target, right? So initially double below, let's say it is equal to 0, right? Then after that, again, what I will do, I will just iterate over all the squares one by one, okay? So I will just simply do one thing here. I will just copy this, okay, paste it here. I don't need this, right? So this is what I'm doing here. I'm just going to iterate over the squares, and here I will just know the Y and L, that this information is enough for me. Now I will just write if the mid value, okay, that you have calculated above, if it is less than equal to Y, that simply means, okay, that simply means our line is below and square is above, right? So there is no contribution towards below area, right? If box is up, right? So I will simply say contributes nothing. That's it. Just add one comment. All right. Else, if my complete box is down, right? So that simply means if my mid is greater than equal to Y plus L, okay, Y plus L, I go to some horizontal line, right? And I see that mid exists on top of it, right? Or equal to that. That simply means that complete box is down, right? So in below area, that simply means there is a contribution of this box in the area, right? So below is equal to L into L, right? And else, if it cuts the box, right? If it cuts the box, then I told you, right? I explained it here, right? Then below is equal to L into mid minus Y, right? So this is what I'm writing here. Below is equal to L into mid minus Y, right? This is what I explained, right? That's it. Okay. So here this is done. I am writing wrong spelling for this squares. Okay, let's correct it. This one, and somewhere here also this one, right? Okay, and this is done here, and here I will simply write if below is less than target, right? In that case your low is going to be operated to mid, right? Else your high is going to operate to mid, right? And in the end here you have to return low. That's it. That's it. Okay, this is your code. Just 33 lines of code. So let's run it. So see, all the test cases has been accepted, right? Now let's submit it. So see, our submission is accepted, right? And the time complexity for this problem, it is going to be of n log of range, right? N log range, right? So I hope that you guys are able to understand today's problem. And if you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Meet you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.